Hi, welcome back to Vinos Único. My name is Luis Moya, and today is Cava Day. Cava. What Cava is? First of all, Cava can only come from one country, and that is Spain. Cava is made same way champagne is made, second fermentation in the bottle. This is typically the grapes that Cavas are made of. Are grapes that are traditional to Spain and to this part of Spain, indigenous to Spain, like Macabeo, Xarel·lo, and Parellada. For rosados, the grapes are typically Monastrell, Trepat, Pinot Noir. In some cases, all these grapes are blended to make a rosado. Like in this case, the Raventós Blanc 2007 Rosado has all these four grapes, Macabeo, Parellada, Xarel·lo, and Monastrell. Something unique about Cava is Cava, unlike most wines coming from Spain, Cava doesn't have a specific area, specific region. Cavas tend to be made from many different places throughout Spain, although 95% still come from Catalonia, best region to produce Cavas in Spain. All Cavas, to be qualified as a Cava, there's a minimum age of honest lease. In this case, it's 9 months. Something to know about Cava. If you drink champagne or Prosecco, Cava is almost right in the middle of the two styles. Okay, although there are Cavas that are produced almost like champagne, almost the same style, like the Gran Reserva here, 2004 from Raventós Blanc. This is a wine that has been over 3 years on its lease. But so the style is more like you typical everyday drinking Cava, like Barcino is more in between the two style, champagne and Prosecco. So the first Cava here is something new that just made it to this country. Barcino, which by the way used to be the name that the Romans call Barcelona, Barcino. This is almost like your entry-level everyday drinking Cava. This is the typical blend of Macabeo, Xarel·lo, and Parellada that spends anywhere from 12 months to 18 months on its lease. So Raventós Blanc. It's funny, but when I started my company, I tasted over 20, almost 30 Cavas. I was going to represent Spain. Of course I have to have Cava, but I could not find a Cava. I was just not happy with what was in the market then. Along came a friend that recommended Raventós Blanc, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like it. I love Raventós Blanc. I love what they do. This is a family that is still in business since the 1800s. The family history you could track down to 1800s. In 1872, this is the family responsible for creating Cava. If you find any wine book, any wine class that you take, the family Raventós Blanc, you're going to hear Raventós a lot. This is all sustainable farming, no chemicals here at all. This is a winery that are on the property for quite a few hundred years. They own these vineyards. Not only that, it's one of the few wineries that the vineyards are right around the winery. A lot of wineries will buy grapes from growers that are maybe an hour away. Raventós pick grapes and half an hour later could be crushing grapes. That's pretty unique when you're making sparkling wine. You want your fruit, you want your grapes coming in to be fresh. This is something cool here too. This is the winter at Raventós Blanc. Nice, huh? Vines get to go to sleep once in a while. Also unique to Raventós Blanc is that every bottle. This is a vintage Cava, by the way, which is unique. There's not much of vintage Cava in the market. This is a vintage Cava. They are all vintage Cavas at Raventos y Blanc. This has happened to be the Rosado that they make, which is a typical blend of Macabeo, Charelo, Parellada, and Monastrell. Also unique to them is every single bottle has the date of disgorgement in the back. Right at the bottom here, it tells you when that happens, and that's unique. That let you know that it's fresh, that it's not a Cava that has been sitting in a warehouse here in this country for 3, 4, 5 years. Unique about them too, so gravity control at the winery. There's no pumping juice from one place to the other. They don't use any chemicals. Of course, this is all state bottle, all hand harvest grapes here. I'll tell you, this is one of the best Cava producers out there, or a sparkling wines producer, including champagne. This is it. A few things that I want to cover are: how do you open Cava? How do you serve Cava? I waited table for a lot of years, and I've seen it all. I've seen people holding the bottle like this, having the bottle wrapped with napkins. I've seen people freaking out and holding the bottle. You name it. I've seen it all. First of all, you definitely want to have the bottle at an angle. You want to be sure that the wine is very cold. Actually, this is, I better just do what not to do first. And this is almost what not to do, okay? You open it, standing up like that. This is what not to do again. And of course, your tables, your customers are right there, and you just go ahead and open your wine and create a big boom. At a restaurant, you definitely don't want that boom to happen. It's not, New Year's Eve is fine with your friends at somebody's house, but at a restaurant, nobody wants to hear the boom, okay? This is actually our famous Raventos y Blanc. This is the Rosé Cava here. You want to make sure that you always have your thumb right on top of the cork. Turn, see, at an angle, like this. Not like this, but like this, at an angle. Try to take the wire cap out. Hold the cork and move the bottle back and forth. Never move the cork. Just hold the cork and move the bottle back and forth slowly. You want to get it to where it just... You hear that? No. Oh, well, that's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear the pop. Oops, guess what? We don't have champagne glasses. Oh, we have to freak out now? No, we're not. So here's Raventos y Blanc. Pink, yes, Rosé Cava. What a beautiful winter day in San Francisco. This is December, people. December in San Francisco. What a great summer. So, goodbye from Vinos Unico.